Miss Angie Harris is here this morning, local author. Hi, Miss Angie.
Well, hey, buddy.
How
How
are
you
you?
doing?
Good. Good to see you. How you been?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Good. Good. So tell me about what you got going on.
Well, I got a couple of new children's books. Got two
I
of
sure
them.
do. Two new books.
That's right.
Okay.
And we're getting ready to have a big book launch over at the IMAX.
Okay. When is this coming?
That's November the 1st.
Okay.
And it's going to be from 11 to 1.
All right.
And it's going to be called Follow the Story.
Oh, follow the story.
Follow the story.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of themes.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, totally.
My first book launch, we did Step into the Story.
Uh-huh.
We had two books, and we did, where you actually stepped into pages, and it was really cute. But, Miss Tanya, in her wisdom, she asked me if I would bring all of the stuff from the first book launch and then do the second book launch at the same time. So we're going to take from the beginning of IMAX, when you walk into the mall, and you're going to walk all the way through, and you're going to follow all the stories with a passport. So you're going to take your passport, you're going to get your picture made, put in your passport, and they're going to go to each station, and you're going to step into the story, but you're going to feel the story and have activities, and yeah, it's going to be pretty fun.
That's actually pretty darn awesome. I mean, the fact that we love the IMAX.
Oh my God.
They do so many good things. Plus, Apollo 13 is playing on the big screen right now. If you want to go get your America on, it's one of the best ever. So they've done all that remodeling over there. They've added so many things to it. They've upgraded the projectors in the theater and all that stuff. But the fact that they're opening up and letting you transform that place for your event, that's pretty fun.
And it's the day after Halloween when they try.
Oh, my Lord. It is. Actually, it's Christmas. You're doing this on the first day of Christmas here in the Ozarks.
It's crazy.
You know what? I bet that gives them an opportunity to just sort of like, hold on now. We don't have to go immediately into Christmas because Miss Angie's going to be here. And she's going to decorate up. We could just get to Christmas afterwards.
It'll be Christmas.
It will be
Christmas-fied every corner.
Well, you sure right about that.
And then we're going to step into the story into Christmas, and which is good because one of my books is an Ozark Mountain Christmas.
That is correct.
Right? And so that fits right into the theme. And then one of my new books that I'm introducing is Why is the Bank Closed?
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. The last time you were here, the two books that we talked about featured Fred.
Yes.
Does Fred make an appearance in these new books?
He does. So,
Yay, Fred.
So finding Fred, he's a little character who finds junk everywhere and wants to keep it and has trouble getting rid of things. And so
he's named after my grandpa.
He's named after my birth father, the hoarder, and we can say that. That's okay. And so the new place that Fred appears is he takes center stage. And he comes to Branson on a school bus from my hometown of Van Buren, Arkansas.
Does he get pulled up on stage?
They have a show choir. And they go all around Branson, and they have this great experience. And so they go to the Legends, and they go to Presley's, and they go to Sight and Sound, and they stay over at the Stone Castle Hotel, and they just have all these experiences. But they also go to the IMAX.
Oh, really?
That's right.
That's pretty fun.
And you know what they do at IMAX? One of the things, they do a couple of things at IMAX, but one of the things they do at IMAX is that they eat pie first.
Oh, the McFarland's?
That's right.
The traffic jam pie?
Oh, well, you know what? Each one has a different kind of pie.
Okay, all right.
They're not all eating the same time.
That's right.
But they eat pie first, and for a middle schooler, that's unheard of.
Yeah,
right?
Usually you have to be a full-grown adult in order to be allowed to eat.
That's right.
To eat dessert first.
That's right. So they learn a new concept.
Okay.
Of eating dessert first. But so in the little book, Finding Fred, this was actually done by a local illustrator. I used Jason Holloway.
Okay.
You know Jason?
I do.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Did he do a great job?
It looks absolutely fantastic.
So I had him do it with pencil. So that we could look more like a child.
Exactly, and I love the look because it is definitely throwback, because you don't see too many books that look old school, because that's what it does. It totally looks like an old school, like a kid drew it, and that's by design. It is absolutely fantastic, Miss Angie.
There is nothing AI, there's nothing artificial about anything in this book. I wrote every word, he drew every line and colored every page, except for a couple of the pages. we let his daughter do the background color.
Really?
So that, so that the kids could be involved in it. But, as our other Finding Fred books are, we have a great little autograph section because we want the kids to pick the books up and go and do the old school thing, which is have entertainers sign the book.
Well, and it's awesome that these kids can also go and visit the same shows in real life that they did in the book and actually get the Presleys to sign autographs, actually get some of our friends from Legends to sign, get Tanya to sign some autographs over
that's right.
Now, I'll tell you what, I love, by the way, this is The Upside with Josh and them. Josh Clark here, Miss Angie Harris, local author, talking about her new book and big Follow the Story event coming up November 1st over at the IMAX. I went out for the remodeling of McFarland's, right? It looks great. It's so awesome. And, of course, I was out there doing some influencing with the social media and whatnot. And as soon as I turned on my camera and started talking to the phone, I was like, and then we've got Miss Tanya. She's like, nope, you know the rules. Tanya don't be on nobody's video. Tanya don't speak to nobody. I love her so much. She's so awesome. She's really down to earth. And like the fact that she's like, oh yeah, Angie, come over and knock this out. That's really cool. So is Finding Fred Take Center Stage, is that the only new book that you've got coming out?
It is not.
What else is going on?
We have a great big book. I mean, this is great. It is, okay? And the other one is on its way from the printer, so we have our fingers crossed and we take any prayers to be sure that makes it by November 1st. Holy smokes, a little bit nervous, but I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, you got five and a half weeks, something like that.
Yeah,
you're fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're fine. Okay, we're fine. And so we're not going to worry about that today.
Right. No.
But it's called Why is the Bank Closed?
What? Okay. So tell me about it.
The bank is closed because it's Veterans Day. And so the cover of the book is actually our beautiful Branson Bank. With their
awesome.
precious Branson Bank logo, everything, which their logo is a whole concept. I don't know if you've heard about it.
I totally do.
It's a deal.
As soon as they debuted the new one, they came in, they're like, well, this stands for this, and this stands for community, and this stands for this. It's really smart.
It is so touching. And so for me, all those little touches through the whole book. And then, so our little characters, Papa and Baby Duck, which before was from Papa's Magical Day. Papa and Baby Duck, they go through their day and they have Bring a Vet to School Day. And so we find out actually what a veteran is. And then you get to the end and we have this little thing called a legacy trail with stars. And so you go back and you look at the stars in the book and they're really symbols and it explains what and why. So in other words, why is this man's hat off? You know what I mean? Why has somebody got their hand on their heart? Why is the flag at half staff? What is the eagle? What is the meaning of that? What is the Gold Star family? What is a Purple Heart? And so there's, 2 whole pages of those that you can go back through in the book and figure out what the meaning of that is. And then we have a page that is telling children how to talk to a veteran. Here's some questions. Here's how to communicate. So when they see them, and they want to because they're excited, you know what I mean? They want to communicate with them, but they don't know how. You know what I mean? So it just gives them some questions that, to get some, conversation starters.
Well, and not only conversation starters, but you bring up a great point because we do things a lot. Like we really lean, as you see, we got our America corner right over there. Like we lean into the red, white, and blue. I love it. Like
I do too.
We were both raised during a time where it was okay to be patriotic, where it was okay to wave the flag and be like USA #1 and not have to worry about offending somebody that don't even live in the USA that's saying we're #1, right? But the fact that you have actually given context to why we have certain observances and why we have things especially geared to a younger crowd, I think that's great. I think it's something that maybe we can make that book mandatory when it comes out. Maybe we should reach out to Dolly. Anybody got any contacts with Dolly for her imagination library? I mean, that sounds like something that we need to get into the hands of a bunch of Americans, not only to show them the importance of why we celebrate, right, but the fact that it needs to be done to carry over if we're going to have this for generations to come.
Well, one of the reasons why I love our town so much is because, we do give the proper respect to those who have served. And so the Branson Chamber, they have the last page. They get the last word, and they got their QR code, and it's a beautiful watercolor page. I want to show you the book so bad I can't stand it. But it is so beautiful. And so through the book, when we learn what a veteran is, we go to veterans places. So we go to College of the Ozarks. We go to the gardens. We We go to the veterans events, you know what I mean, to the parade. The parade is darling. And so then at the back, they got this QR code where anybody could go and see what all the veterans events are in Branson.
That's
and so
and you know, look, we're talking about Veterans Homecoming Week like it's a far away. It's not. Like,
not.
We are. Like we're 5 or 6 weeks. I know it kicks off like Veterans Day proper is the 11th, so it kicks off a week before that. So like the 3rd or 4th or whatever here in Branson. It will be here before we know it, just over a month away. Let's go back to the Follow the Story event. All right. So that is November 1st, Branson's IMAX Entertainment Complex.
It is.
How do folks get registered? How much does it cost? Where do they go? What do they do? Kind of walk me through how you can be a part of it.
Okay, cost nothing. Yeah.
Boom.
It's free.
If it's free as me, baby, let's go.
and you just show up. That's all. You don't have to register anything. We just want you to come out and bring your kids and, you know, let them be a part of this. And we will have story time and we'll have people reading.
Awesome.
Would you like to be one of my readers?
November the 1st, that is a Saturday. Is that correct? If I do not have a previous commitment at Camping World, they have been.
You have been very
we have been
at Camping World. It is camping season.
Boy, you are not wrong about that. It is 100%. And not only that, it's tailgate season. So just a short drive where the handshake still matters. Camping World of Branson. There you go. Aubrey, I hope you appreciate that. But no, I would really enjoy that. What time does it start?
It starts at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And IMAX, in the little passport, you're going to have coupons as well. IMAX is doing a special because they're going to be doing Blue Angels, and they're going to be doing one of the kid movies on the big screen.
Okay.
And then they're going to offer that if you want to eat an entree, you're going to get a free piece of pie, you know, that you can have first. You know?
And look, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, as a gentleman of leisurely size, as a high-calorie individual, that pie they got over at McFarland, it is pretty awesome.
Honestly, the chocolate is my favorite.
See, I love the chocolate, right? And I'm usually not a fruit pie guy unless it's apple. But that traffic jam pie, I mean, there's a reason why it's been there for all those years.
And I like all of those. I do. But it's so funny that just a simple chocolate pie that anybody can make, it's better.
It really
just
is
better.
Miss Angie Harris, how can folks find you on the worldwide interwebs?
I am AngieRobertsHarris.com.
AngieRobertsHarris.com.
Yes, sir.
Can they get all of the books except for Why Is the Bank Closed shipped right now? Or
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. November 1st.
But you can pre-order.
Not yet. We're getting there.
You can pre-order.
You can come see me. I am going to be doing little teasers like about the week or so before, so I'll be at different places around town, and I'll promote that. You can find me on Facebook. I am Angie Roberts Harris on Facebook.
Oh, awesome! And hey, look, if you're interested, send her a message. Right?
That's right.
Seriously, that's right. It takes a brave soul to come on the air and give their Christian name and be like, this is how you can find me on Facebook. There are people that still don't know what my middle initial is to be able to find me from my personal page.
I didn't give you my middle name.
No, you're not wrong. You're not. Oh, see, I like that. That's pretty fun. Miss Angie.
Yes, sir.
Do you consider what you're doing right now something that you want to be able to do, or something that you want to continue doing just as long as you possibly can?
I don't ever plan on stopping working, ever. And honestly, I have 3 other books that should have been launched at the same time. But, you know, I do work for a living. And then I do this where I just spend the money that I do where I work for a living.
I work to support my writing habit.
I do. That is a fact. And so, but I do have 3 other books that are just inches away. And, you know, I thought that the one that's actually even bigger than the veteran book is more important than not more important. It's that same level of importance, you know, and I can't even tell you what it's about, but I can tell you I got the art in my phone, and when we get off here, I'll show you some art.
Oh, excellent. Miss Angie Harris, thank you so much for coming in. November 1st, starting at 11 a.m., Follow the Story event. You can go and meet Miss Angie. There's going to be story time. Finding Fred on center stage right here in Branson, Missouri. See some of your favorite shows and your favorite attractions on this full-color, awesome page. I mean, look, we get people, it is a family tradition to come here every year. I mean, Silver Dollar City put it on Front Street, making memories worth repeating, right? They want people to come back here. We love it when people come to Branson every year. How much fun not only as a souvenir, but actually that will encourage your kiddos to read. Be like, hey, look, I saw this. I actually went to this theater and saw this person on stage. That's pretty fun.
It is, and honestly, it has a whole lot of meaning to it. It's not just about the kiddo coming to town, you know, and it ends up at Sight and Sound where he actually, you know, has a spiritual experience. You know what I mean? So, you know, we can't do anything and not actually include that, right?
Amen to that, sister.
So,
You're so right about that.
That's where we're at.
Miss Angie, keep me in the loop and let me know. And
Thank you, sir.
I'll